Alright guys, and welcome back to Armored Warfare, and I haven't actually made a video in ages on one of the Zheng dealer vehicles. I haven't really played them very much. I'm not very keen on them, but this vehicle, the Type 92, or is it the Type 80? Type 82, I really like this vehicle. I think it's a very, very good Tier 5 main battle tank. It's just overall really good. It reminds me of the Ural, except it's nothing like the Ural. It's got good frontal armour, very bouncy turret, very good turret armour, very good frontal plate as well. The upper plate on the front is also very bouncy. Lower plate, as you'd expect, it's quite weak to being shot. And the sides and rear as well, there's nothing to talk about there. It's also a very mobile main battle tank. I found that this thing really does pick up speed. It won't go fast like all these vehicles around me, but it's quicker than most, and I like that about it. That's one thing that reminds me of the Ural. I also think it's a very aesthetically beautiful tank. I really like the suspension on it. I don't know why that's so cool. I just really like what it looks like. I think it's really cool. The only thing I don't like is how high the gun is mounted up on the mantlet. It looks like it's holding its head high all the time. The gun as well, on the mention of the tank, the gun is very good. Now, I was pleasantly surprised by it. It's a 105mm gun. Now, I thought, oh, it'll probably act like the Leopard 1A5 with the gun handling and stuff, but yeah, the gun handling is like the 1A5. It's got a decent aim time. It's quite an accurate gun, but the actual penetration and damage is better. I've always found that I've pulled off better shots in this vehicle than I have in the 1A5. I feel like it penetrates more and it does more damage. The heat rounds in particular on this vehicle do so much damage. It's actually really, really intense what they're like. Penetration for the heat could be, you could say it's lacking a bit. There's a Dragoon, hit him, 466 damage. Now that was quite a low roll. We'll be getting more than that later on. Reload time isn't slow either. 7.17 seconds. Yeah, I said that right for a second there. Oh, I thought I'd mixed up my words. But yeah, it's got a good reload. It's got good armour. The mobility is quite good. I find this tank is really, really nice to play. I've seen a lot of people, and I'm expecting this in the comment section, people complaining about this vehicle. Oh, this isn't very good. That's not very good. Blah, blah, blah. But I've always found it's really, really just good. I can't say anything else about it than it's just good. Look, here we are. BMD2. Yep. Here we are, just ram him to pieces, and, well, two-shot him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, we've reacted to the enemies behind us here. All of our team are fighting those guys in front, but me, looking at the minimap, I saw that there were two enemy vehicles coming the other way. A Leopard 1A5 and a BMD2. If they had came behind us, they could have done some considerable damage to our team. I can't even speak anymore. But here we are, and we're going to take on this 1A5. Just go for his hull. He fires smoke. Fire where I last think he was. Probably hit. I've got heat loaded as well. He fires back. Ricochets off the front hull. Because it's very well armoured. And rush down. There he is. Easily. Oh, okay. I missed that shot. Rip. And I make a bit of a blunder here. It's not really going to affect the game. It's just don't do what I'm about to do. Don't drive off cliffs like this. Ow. And, well, turn back. Shoot him. The Leopard is more mobile than this vehicle. But it's got nowhere near as much armour, and this vehicle's gun is better. But as you saw there, we did do 493 damage with our heat round to him. Just hitting him in the engine deck, it was just so much damage. Now, we've broken through the top of the map, and we're still fighting at the west of the map. And the middle is completely open. Now, I'm wondering if anyone's going to try their luck and rush through the centre. And at this point, I was sitting here thinking, well, we're probably not going to get much else out of this game. Look at that. The ERCs are rushing through the centre. Anything there will just die in seconds to those things. BMP, T64 on the north. I'm probably not going to get very far. But the mobility is getting me along. It's chugging me along quite nicely. ERCs are probably going to rush up the side of those guys and completely obliterate them. But we might as well see what we can do. Don't give up in your games. That's one thing. I nearly gave up here. I nearly just sat down and went, what's the point in fighting? But I didn't. I carried on mashing my W key to get this vehicle moving. And yeah, we actually got, quite far. We got a good, decent game out of it. ERCs have actually turned and gone towards the cap. Now that's going to bring all the enemies back on the west flank through the centre the quickest. There we go. OF-40. Loaded in an AP round because I know that T-72, he's very well armoured. And he fires and just misses. OF-40 comes round, aim for the engine, and I only get his fuel tank, sadly. But I'm going to change back to heat in a second, because I just saw that T-72 driving away. There we go, heat is selected. And that's the second time I fired in third person and missed. He fires, hits me, but I'm going to load heat now, because the OF-40 has 0 hull armour, and I know my 105mm gun can go through him, and his can't. He can't go through me. There we go, and eat him apart like so. Now, we're just going to push around behind these OF-40s and T-72s. They've got no one defending their rear. They're not paying attention to anyone coming behind them. And so, I'm going to pop up and say hello. First off, finish the swing fire. There he is. Boom! Knock him out across the map. Beautiful. I've always found that this gun just performs really well. In first person. Third person is terrible. There's the T-72. Into the engine. Boom. 468 damage with the heat. So far, we've got 4 kills and 4,500 damage. There we go. And we've got a no effect on his engine. Now, that's really annoying. And, well, the T-72's coming after me. Well, 125. Uh-oh. And, boom. T-64 saves my ass from across the map. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That would have been a very, very painful hit. Probably knocked me down to about 600, 700 HP, depending on what his damage roll would have been. That would have hurt a lot. And there's still a T-72, a WZ-122-4, and an OF-40 fighting. So if I'd have taken that damage, you know, I might have died here. There he is. WZ, very, very good frontal armor on that thing. I cannot penetrate it with this 105mm gun. The 125 of the T-72 does struggle, actually, with the front of that vehicle. It's very well armoured from the front. The turret is impenetrable, even to, like, tier 6s. But he's sitting behind these rocks, taking a lot of damage here. What are we going to do now? Let's rush him. That T-72 is going balls deep. Look at him. He isn't caring. Oh, can we get him? Oh, cock. Yes. And there we go. There's the ace tanker. Booyah. Just under 5,500 damage done. One more T-72 though. Where could he be? He hasn't been spotted. So I wonder if he's AFK at all. Could be a possibility. Oh, you've probably guessed it by now. He's AFK. He's connected, but he's probably had to go. You know, what happens to me? Sometimes, you know, dinner. So you go get food or whatever. But he is AFK, and he is in the A3 zone. A3? But I don't know that yet. So we're going to get some cat points. Lovely. But the tank, the Type 82, is a very good Tier 5 main battle tank. Don't underestimate these vehicles. And don't put it off. Get this tank, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. When fully upgraded, this vehicle is very, very good. And it's not particularly difficult to get either. The Type 59 is very heavily armoured for its tier. Very good to play. Very friendly. The Type 64-2, is it? Gets era package at tier 4. And that's quite a decent vehicle too. The Type 82. Very good tier 5 main battle tank. And I do recommend this over the 1A5 and the M60A3. Although the M60 is very capable as well. But this vehicle, I like it. I like these Eastern Asian vehicles. They're good. Come around the corner. The ERC, he knows that he can get the kill. I aim up, wanting him to fire. He wants me to fire so he can get the kill. And I decide, you know what? I've got the 5 kills. I've done the ridiculous amount of damage for this team. He can have the kill. So we shoot him, and I'm on about 5,800 damage at the moment. 5 kills. I did quite well for my team there. Very, very useful. And I'm very sorry for the little videos that I'm posting at the moment. I haven't posted very many at all, but there's so much going on that you guys hopefully will understand. I've also got a job interview on the Tuesday coming up when this video's uploaded. So I'm preparing for that. Last week of college as well. Then I've got a few more assignments to get done. Times are busy, but I will start getting back to posting more regular videos when I have the time over the summer. That's if I get the job, I might not be able to post as much still, sadly. But, you know, still tune in. Oh my god, look at that. 6,263 damage. 5 kills, 6 spotted, ace tanker and master gunner. And I was surprised that I didn't get the gold medal. But look at that. Our ELC, 11 spots, just under 6,600 damage. Jesus, he played a good game. I thought I played well. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this game on the Type 82. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll stick around for any more gameplay that I might bring out, or that I will be bringing out in the future. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.